Trades by Sai is one of the biggest scammers in the trading space. In fact, I'm so confident he's fake that I'll donate $500,000 to charity if he verifies his performance with a true third-party verifiable audit. Or even better, if he starts using a real broker and verifies his trading on Kinfo, rather than his sketchy CFD broker. More on that later, which cannot be independently verified. Hell, I'll even give another $500,000 to a follower of his choice. As someone who has actually made $100 million in trading profits, I was verified on Kinfo and was fully audited for the upcoming Market Wizards book. I know how hard this job actually is, so when a 22-year-old with 3 years of trading experience posts stats that seem too good to be true, I'm here to explain why they're downright fraudulent. After trading my health for wealth, my job now is to be the voice of authenticity in the online trading space, which is a cesspool of frauds like Sai. I can't stay quiet while scammers harm innocents, and today I'm here to expose how this I don't sell anything grifter actually works. So who is Sai? Trades by Sai is Tadarius. Well, first red flag, I don't think anyone even knows his full name, so Tadarius something. Have fun pressing charges against that guy. According to Tadarius, he picked up trading in August of 2021, following the GameStop and AMC saga. And I guess despite being brand new, trading was super easy, and he immediately made money because you all know how just super easy trading is and how the learning curve is 0 days.
I started trading when I was 18. I traded stocks first. That was the first thing I did. I started that August 2021. And that was roughly around the time where everything was going crazy, such as like GameStop. There was like, we had GameStop, AMC. We had some other big stocks that was going crazy around that time. That
I at least give him credit for trading stocks, because stocks are infinitely more tradable than Forex. As many know from this video I've done, Forex is the most efficient market out there. And nearly every retail trader in the Forex space is a scam, because it's just so hard to make money in Forex.
It was so easy to make money around that time. And then I started Forex January 12th.
Oh, of course. He gets into Forex and learns it all in 1 month at the precocious age of 19 years old. Later on in this video, we will get into why his move to Forex was likely due to some ulterior motive and not because of the trading side. For some context now, Trillium hires some of the best candidates in the world. You want to know the average learning curve to become just profitable at Trillium? First, most trainees at Trillium fail, but those that do succeed only tend to start making money 18 to 24 months into the job, and that's even when given direct one-on-one mentorship from other profitable traders at one of the best discretionary trading firms in the world. So how does young Tadarius make all of his money? It's of course his ICC strategy, which stands for indication, correction, and continuation. Not to be confused with Michael Huntington's conveniently similar ICT strategies that he adapted them from. As for Michael Huntington and ICT, that is another fraud for another day. So let's dive into the meat of this trading strategy.
Now, what I teach you guys is ICC, right? An indication, a correction, a continuation, right? It's a 3-step process. Now, watch what I do here. This is your indication. This is your correction. This is your continuation. But you're looking at it just as, oh, I need an indication. Oh, I need a correction. But you're not looking at it as, this is a high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high. So if you're trying to trade ICC, if you know an indication and correction already happened and you're looking for a continuation, how come you don't think the same way when it comes, this is a high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high? Basically, what I'm trying to explain is you're chasing this. You're chasing that next push up because you know after price makes a high, it's going to end up making a higher low. After the higher low is made, it's going to push off of that higher high or higher low and then make a higher high.
Ah yes, the higher highs and higher lows that you always know will happen. If only trading were that easy. But don't you worry, this strategy is actually incredibly powerful because look at these trading stats. Wow. Over the course of 267 trades highlighted here, Tadarius made over $11 million with a profit factor of 28 and a win rate of 91%. To a total trading newbie, that must sound absolutely phenomenal. Who wouldn't want that kind of performance? It almost sounds too good to be true. Well, that's because anyone who isn't a total idiot and has at least 6 months of trading experience knows that those stats aren't just good, they are absurdly impossible. It is the equivalent of someone saying that they were in the MLB and with 267 at-bats, they had over a 900 batting percentage, and almost all of their hits were grand slams, yet you've never heard of the guy. You wouldn't be able to not laugh if someone made that claim. Nobody ever in the history of trading has ever had stats like these over the long run. Even ChatGPT confirms that the best trading firms of all time would never be able to obtain these stats. Yet of course, someone with 3 years of trading experience in Forex magically does so. Let's be clear about what profit factor is. Essentially, it means that for every dollar he risks, he makes $28. And again, Forex is the most efficient market. I can't even say that without laughing. ChatGPT says the stats are structurally and mathematically impossible for any real trading account. Even the likes of Citadel, Renaissance, and Jane Street do not have anywhere near these ratios. A profit factor of above 10 is suspicious, and above 20 is near fantasy, especially with his win rate. Normally, win rate moves inverse to profit factor. But once again, young Tadarius defies the principles of trading with a 90% win rate. I'm not sure my exact win rate, but I don't even know if it's above 60%. And there is no way my profit factor is even above 5. Now keep in mind, I've been verified as an elite day trader. This situation is the equivalent of someone saying they have 100x better stats than Tom Brady and that they've won 70 Super Bowls. You can't even say it and believe it plausibly. Now here's the really important detail beginners don't know. TradeZella is not some institutional auditing platform. It's just a trade journal, and TradeZella allows users to upload their own trading data from a spreadsheet, which means screenshots alone prove absolutely nothing. Remember, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. A dashboard screenshot is not extraordinary evidence. For someone essentially claiming to be the greatest trader probably ever, Discord and Instagram followers are not extraordinary evidence. Yet beginner traders constantly confuse popularity with credibility because social media conditions people to associate attention with legitimacy. Now, whenever people criticize Sai or question the statistics, defenders instantly repeat the same line.
Bro, he doesn't even sell a course. He's not selling anything.
And it is a line he repeats himself a ton.
I give out everything for fucking free. What could I be deviously doing to people?
And it's like the only thing you have paid is your signals. It's one of the top rated signals.
LOL. I love how he says he sells nothing, but then hey, buy his trading signals. That's actually just the least of it. People hear not selling a course and immediately assume there's no monetization funnel underneath all this. But beginner traders need to understand how the modern trading influencer ecosystem actually works, because the monetization is the audience. And this is where his liquid brokers relationship becomes incredibly important, because once you start looking into the broker funnel, the entire picture changes. One of the biggest red flags here is that on Sai's Telegram and Discord, with well over 100,000 followers, he is constantly funneling his deceived followers towards liquid brokers, an offshore CFD-style broker ecosystem heavily tied to leverage, speculation, and affiliate-style marketing. All over his Discord and Telegram, you can find referral-style partner links associated with the broker. And this matters enormously because offshore brokers commonly operate by introducing broker programs where influencers receive compensation based on referred users, deposits, trading activity, and trading volume. In plain English, the followers themselves effectively become the product. And these offshore CFD brokers skirt all the regulations. That's my belief why he ended up going into Forex. He knew that's where he could sell his sheep to the slaughterhouse. That's why they're offshore, and that's why he uses them. No real trader uses some offshore, unregulated broker. Literally none. So all of a sudden, Sai starts trading Forex and CFD starts to make way more sense. This is exactly why the affiliate structure matters so much. These offshore brokers avoid the regulations and allow shady compensation practices. No real brokers allow that. So if your compensation increases when your audience trades more aggressively, then there's a built-in incentive to glorify the trading lifestyle and sell a dream. Now let's talk about liquid brokers itself, because this is where things start looking even sketchier. The broker heavily promotes massive leverage, up to 500x leverage. Think about how insane that is for beginner traders. Tiny market movements can completely vaporize an account. Again, just ask yourself honestly, what kind of audience that ecosystem is designed for? And then you start reading the legal and regulatory language surrounding these offshore broker structures, and things get even murkier. The more convoluted the structure becomes, the more cautious you should be. This is why the "Psy doesn't sell anything" defense completely misses the point. The followers themselves are being monetized through sketchy affiliate structures. And then it's the audience churning their accounts at liquid brokers, which is the product. These influencers make direct commissions of all the people they refer. Huge percentages for sending sheep to the sketchy, offshore, unregulated slaughterhouse. And honestly, this is the deeper issue with all of it. The people consuming this content are often emotionally vulnerable. They're young men especially, people stuck financially, and people trapped in jobs they hate. They're scrolling social media late at night, desperately searching for some path toward freedom. When they repeatedly see luxury lifestyles attached to mathematically absurd trading statistics, their brain starts anchoring to completely unrealistic expectations about what trading should look like. They start believing that if someone like Psy figured it out in a few years, they can too. That emotional spiral destroys people because most fail, and real trading mastery takes so many years to just become profitable. Years of chart study, years of journaling, and years of refining your process and surviving drawdowns. There is no magical Discord or Telegram that transforms broke beginners into elite traders overnight. Anybody telling you otherwise is either lying, delusional, or monetizing your desperation. The people harmed here are all the gullible people that fall for it. They waste time and money pursuing a dead-end path. People like Psy should be in prison or a special place in hell. There are tons of influencers out there like Ross Cameron of Warrior Trading who are real traders and teach real material that actually helps their students. Yes, I think he needs an asterisk by his P&L, like I discussed in this video, but at least he's a great person to learn from. Now there's one other aspect I want to bring up. Social media is used nowadays to sell a fake dream, especially to young, desperate males that feel disenfranchised. That is why Darius's Instagram is full of bottle service at the club, fast cars, and vacations. It is the manosphere all over again. In fact, his world tour he goes on is even called Us vs. Them, as if the rest of the world are the ones holding you down. Many people have called Psy out for being a total scam, highlighting his Photoshop screenshots, deleted posts, or even that time that he got caught lying about a crypto withdrawal. Psy and his predominantly black followers are quick to pull the race card, and they say that nobody wants to see a young black man with money. First of all, I think a lot of the responses come from bot farms that I suspect he utilizes. But if these are real people, here's what's so sad about that. The only person harming these innocent followers isn't the unspecified them or the man. It is Psy himself that is harming his following that put their trust in him because they idolize him and think he is offering them a real path out of the rat race. The balls it takes to do these meetups around the globe, look your followers in the eyes, and then be lying, stealing, and squashing the dreams of these people seeking a real path to success. So yeah, it's about time I joined the chorus of real traders calling Psy a scam. We need to call out all the immoral scammers out there. There will always be gullible sheep, but just know, the trading world is waking up and the world always gives you what is coming to you. Are you wondering if your favorite influencer is a fraud? Drop their name in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see who I cover next.